Hello everyone, this is Sherry again, and I have a little short journal flip through. I know that someone is expecting to watch a video on Sunday, so I'm going to always try to at least have a new video up every Sunday. Sometimes maybe more often, but I don't know if I can manage that yet. But I am in New York, East Aurora, New York. My sister and I flew here to attend my grandma's funeral, which is later this afternoon. So I thought I should do this while I still had a voice left and wasn't sobbing or whatever, you know, it's a funeral. So anyway, I want to go ahead and get this done. So this is where we left off. Last time all I had was the washi tape here. I hadn't put anything else for my Hello February, but I found some stickers, some letter stickers where I hadn't used any out of the package, so I actually had all the right amount of letters that I needed. And they're sparkly. I don't know if you can see that, but they're sparkly, and it's just stickers. This is a sticker. It's like a, what do you call it, vellum sticker, and just some cute little stickers. Because February is, love, love, love. So whatever. See, February 1st. First off, I didn't get off work till 10 a.m. rather than 7 p.m. Did errands, took a nap. Had little motivation to do much as I hadn't gotten enough or good sleep. Sadly, story of my life lately. Although my sister said I might want to make sure that my daily vitamin has iron in it. That might help. So I'm going to have to check that out, see if I have iron in my vitamins, and if not, then grab an iron supplement. Oh, yeah, I skipped a couple days. So then I had February 4th. I love my little laundry stickers, if you can see that. Oh, look how cute those are. The sheet came with several different colors of washing machine, but they all have a sock and some undies in it. So that was so cute. So I yanked this off the outside of my meat package, and this was from a green pepper, because we made burritos today. I hadn't had them in a while, and it's the kind my mom made, so they're not like a real, like I say, a Mexican burrito at all, but they're not like a Taco Bell burrito either. They're super yummy. And anyway, I made those. I got my hair permed, which I hadn't done in a very long time, but I was sick of it being so boring looking. So now I'm all curly, and I love it. And one of the hairdresser I had, her kids are selling candy bars, I think for soccer? Anyway, I had to have one. I'm not going to pass up a nice big thick candy bar with almonds in it. This day, what was it, February 5th? It was D&D night. That's right, it was a Tuesday. It was D&D night again, and we had a good time. My young rogue had gained experience in lock-picking, as she had several opportunities to do so. Yeah, I think I might have a good skill increase there with because every lock I picked popped right open. So apparently my rogue skills are doing pretty well. This, I don't know if I'm done with this, because, well, I had trouble finding more pictures. I have to get more magazines. But I wanted to do a collage that had pairs of people hugging or just being happy together. And because I had that sweet emotion phrase. So, but then again, I don't have a lot of room left. So it might be done, it might not. Maybe I'll put some little hearts, I don't know, whatever. February 6th, all I did was concentrate on packing. I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed so I thought I should make a list. And the first list I made didn't have all the stuff on it. I had actually taken a picture of the first list and sent it to my sister and said, what am I forgetting? And she pointed out that I hadn't even put pants, pants or pajamas on the list at all, so I had to redo it. And I did actually bring PJs. I didn't cross it off. There are several things that weren't crossed off that I did bring, but this was not crossed off, and I totally forgot to bring a book for the plane, which would have been kind of nice. I have a book now. I'll get to that in a minute. So the next day was the 7th, and it was a lot of, plane travel, a couple of layovers and stuff. But first, the plane took me from St. Louis to Dulles in Washington, D.C., and then I had a layover, and then, but shortly after I got in to Dulles, my sister's plane from Maine got into Dulles, and so to continue on to Buffalo, that's my other boarding pass. We were actually on the same plane and had seats next to each other for that portion of the trip, which was unexpected, but it was totally super nice. So we got to spend a little extra time together. And that trip went really fast. It seemed like it didn't take any time at all because we were just talking and excited to see each other the whole time. We had rented a car when we got here, and we were both really hungry because all we had was snack food. So we went to, this is the little logo thing, we went to Ted's Hot Dogs, which we had remembered from when we used to live in this area a long time ago. And they're so good. And they have great fries. But yeah, so we went to Ted's Hot Dogs, and then we saw a Goodwill right across the parking lot. So we're like, hey, let's go over there. And my sister found this book, which looked funky and different. And I can say from after reading the first 3 or 4 pages, it is funky and different, and I'm digging it. And it's thick enough, so it'll give me something to do. It's a pretty neat book. I got it, and it's a thick hardcover, but it's only $1. So, and 7th, and this was yesterday. So this is mostly writing, and it's just partly because I didn't have little goodies to stick in from everything. I had gone to a little market store with my sister and bought some of these little strudel bites. They're just the smaller ones. So good. It was 17 basically all day, 17 degrees, and 60-mile-an-hour winds and snowing all day. And it was so awesome. The winds made driving a little bit tricky, but wasn't anything real frightening. And the snow isn't like super thick anywhere because it's just all blown all over the place. So anyway, it's writing. Like for instance, let's see. We drove out, we meaning my sister and myself, we drove out to Bonnie's house, that's our cousin, and had lunch and laughing, and then drove to where Grandma used to live on Lemke Drive. The house looks the same. And we went to see where we used to live too. Those apartments do not look the same. They've been redone, at least on the outsides. But we still found the one we lived in once. It looks prettier now than it's privately owned and not Air Force housing. Yeah, because my dad was not in the Air Force, but they let us, he was in the Coast Guard, and they, I don't know how to I don't know what you call it, but anyway, we lived in the housing unit for quite a while, and it was one of those ones where I was upstairs, and it had 3 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs, and then it had a nice downstairs with a yard for the dog and stuff. It looks totally different now, and they took all the fences away from the backyards, so now it's just sort of like community. You don't have like your own backyard. It's kind of weird. I thought, but because there's plenty of room. But the outsides look nice and fresher, and it's a better color. The color that the other ones were painted way back when was just this shit grayish blue color. I don't like it, so. My sister and I went to Watson's Chocolates in Buffalo, or is it Niagara? I can't remember. That might have been Niagara Falls. And we got to try, I got to try like a local thing. They're calling it sponge candy. The inside's really similar to the inside of a malted milk ball, but there's no malted flavors. And they actually come in different flavors. Like there's an orange one. I didn't try the orange. I think I tried really good, so I got some. I got some of those to take home. And, oh yeah, and then I got a hippo. It's so cute. And that's it, because it was yesterday. So, like I said, this isn't a really long one. I probably won't have another video till sometime next week. So, anyway, that's what's going on with me. I hope all of you are doing well. Best blessings to everyone. Bye-bye.